Have you any idea what you put me through?
Barnabas, get over it.
Locked in a box for 200 years.
Don't exaggerate. It was only 196.
It was an eternity.
Okay, it is a blast from the past, a popular TV series from the 1970s heading to the big screen this weekend.
Our movie guy, Aaron Lafferty, is here with a preview of Johnny Depp in Dark Shadows. You know, I really love that Johnny Depp has really become this just character or actor that takes on such very diverse roles, you know, Captain Jack Sparrow, lots of makeup, and here he is, a lot of makeup and really different.
And then eventually we'll see him playing Tonto in the Lone Ranger movie.
Ooh.
Again, wearing a lot of makeup. So
interesting.
This time he gets to team with you know, Tim Burton again. They've never worked together before. This is several times that they've been doing this. Now this is based, the Dark Shadows show actually started in the late 60s, so we can say 70s, but it was like late 60s, early 70s. It was a show that lasted for a long time, so this is based on that show, which is kind of a, it was kind of a dark, like kind of a macabre series, you know, soap opera-esque kind of a thing. So it's based on that. It's not exactly the same. Basically, you've got this guy that was imprisoned by this witch because of this whole love affair kind of a thing that went wrong, kind of a you know, three-way love triangle kind of a thing. So now he's back. He's in the 1970s. So he comes back to a time when things were much different than when he was back in the 1800s. So Michelle Pfeiffer plays the head of this household. She's a distant relative of his character, and they're trying to just kind of rebuild this family fortune that they had and this family business that they had, and he tries to come back, and he obviously runs into the witch again, played by Eva Green. So.
Obviously the cinematography is going to be amazing, the costumes are going to be great, the makeup.
Things you expect from Tim Burton.
What about the storyline, the acting, you know?
Well, I don't think it's going to beat the Avengers.
Okay.
I don't think it's going to even come close. I think if you were already into this from the first previews, or maybe you watched the series back in the day, you'll probably like it, but otherwise it's probably a very smaller audience.
Small audience, okay.
It's PG-13. Do you recommend this for adults, for teens?
I didn't. They didn't do a screening for this one, so I don't.
That's a bad sign.
Word.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah.
Johnny Depp is pretty much the star power of this, because people who love him will go to this just because he's basically the main.
But I mean, they made it PG-13, so they can get the younger audience in there. So we'll see how it does.
All right. Okay. So Mickey Matson. This is a great locally done movie. Really, you talk about the Ludington area, not terribly far away. What are you hearing from this weekend?
Well, first of all, it's unrated. It's a family movie, and unrated doesn't mean because it's bad. It's just it wasn't big enough to be submitted to the MPAA for a rating. So it's a small budget movie. It was filmed mostly in Ludington and Manistee, but as we know, some scenes were filmed outside of Michigan. You've got this boy whose grandfather entrusts him with this artifact that may be the thing that unlinks some great evil kind of a thing, and so he's kind of the protector of this, and he learns that as he goes. Again, it's unrated. It's probably a PG-13 kind of a rating if it actually did get a rating, maybe PG. But it's playing at 3 theaters in West Michigan this weekend. It's at Celebration North, Celebration Rivertown, and Celebration South.
Okay.
So it'll do okay. I mean, you know, it's a family movie. There's not a lot out there to go up against, but then again, it's only in 3 theaters here, so we'll see what kind of play it gets. It is one of those movies that was filmed here, and the company that did it, 10 West Studios, is based in Manistee. So
Nice.
You do have a little bit of local connection. Plus, Derek Brandon is from Middleville.
So where else will this be seen? You know, we're talking outside of West Michigan. Will it go to the film festivals? Will it go to other areas in the country?
It might go to film festivals. It might go to, you know, it's a very small structured release. A lot, if you take, like when we were talking about Touchback, where it was in certain markets, this is going to even be on a smaller scale. So this is going to be a very particular, very small.
But the quality looked great. The editing, the effects, really.
Which is good for for a small budget, $400,000 budget movie. That's
okay, so tell us about Touchback, because I have still not seen this one yet.
Touchback is still still playing in a couple theaters in West Michigan. This may be the last weekend. It's only in 3 now this week. I have this on my blog. We'll check that out. It's in Muskegon. It's at AMC Star up on Alpine, and it's also at Celebration North.
Okay.
So you've got 3 places you can see it. This may be the last weekend to see it. Eventually it'll come back and we'll see it like at the $4 Woodland. So if you don't get a chance to see it now, maybe you'll get to see it in Woodland, but that would be for a couple weeks from now.
Okay. So DVDs, also great offerings out there.
Two other movies to talk about that are West Michigan related.
Yep.
Playback, which filmed back in 2009 around West Michigan, the Christian Slater movie. This is a horror movie, so this is rated R, just so you know. You've got local actors. One guy's from Dearborn, but pretty much Christian Slater's the real only household name in this movie. It's about a series of murders that happened, and then now flash forward to today, and these kids at a high school kind of uncover what was going on here, and there's something more sinister going on that they've stumbled into.
Okay, and then quickly the Genesis Code.
The Genesis Code is now available on DVD nationwide. You can check that out. It's been in pre-sale for a couple weeks, and that of course filmed a couple years ago here around West Michigan.
Yeah,
so.
wonderful.
Wow, great stuff. Okay, The Avengers still the movie to see. I haven't seen it.
Right.
No, I haven't seen it yet. I have not been to a movie in months, probably.
Yes.
All right, and your pick for the week?
For Mother's Day weekend, for this weekend only, The Artist is back in theaters.
Wonderful.
So happy Mother's Day, Terry.
I know, I have to see this one.
Go check it out. It's at a couple theaters in West Michigan this week. It's playing at like one screen in each theater chain this weekend. This weekend only. Won Best Picture last year. So, and then a flashback to 1998, kind of a movie for the guys. It's a rental. Ronin back in 1998. You got Robert De Niro, Jean Reno, Stellan Skarsgård before he was really big. It's a great action movie. Check it out, rent it.
All right,
Aaron's picks. Thanks a lot, Aaron.
Laugh at the movies.
Absolutely.
Thank you for joining us. It is going to be a huge weekend. We hope you're safe. We hope you're happy.
Good luck, Rachel.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
To you too.
Happy Mother's Day.
Stay well.
Happy Mother's Day. Be blessed.